The global news scene is buzzing with the escalating conflict between Israel and Iran, now in its fourth day of missile exchanges. Israel claims it has near-total air superiority, targeting military and nuclear sites, while Iran reports heavy civilian casualties and damage to its oil infrastructure, raising fears of an energy crisis. At the G7 summit in Canada, leaders are pushing for peace, urging both nations to halt hostilities as Iranians flee Tehran amid the chaos. President Trump has warned Iran against targeting U.S. interests, hoping for a diplomatic resolution. Meanwhile, the war in Ukraine is still a hot topic. Ukraine has repatriated the remains of 6,000 soldiers and civilians, but Russia complicates matters by returning dismembered bodies. Trust in President Zelensky is slipping, now at 65%. While EU leaders at the G7 are advocating for tougher sanctions on Russia. Back in the U.S., Trump is at the center of protests against his military parade plans. His administration is ramping up deportation efforts, targeting Democrat power centers with a goal of 3,000 arrests daily. Concerns are rising over privacy as Medicaid details are shared with deportation officials. In Europe, leaders are pushing for increased defense spending and aiming to phase out Russian gas by 2027. Australia is making headlines with Amazon's $20 billion investment in data centers, while also facing national concern after a police officer was shot in Tasmania. Amidst all this, the African Union is discussing peace initiatives, and Russia has offered to mediate the Israel-Iran conflict. As tensions rise, the world watches closely for any signs of resolution.